And on the labradorite necklace that we started this hour with, this is an incredible piece. I told you we have some pieces that are more everyday and then some that are more heirloom in nature. That second category is where I would put this Tanzanite Cabochon Gemstone Peacock pin, set in sterling silver. Feature price here is $598.86. First full presentation for this item. It's on Easy Pay for $149.71, but if you have a Q card, please take advantage of 9-month special financing. Just one of the offers here to make this purchase more attainable for you. J354137, that is the item number. And I will say, this isn't a piece that we were able to bring in a whole lot of, so it is a little bit more limited in nature. And when we start with the heartbeat of this pin,
being in Tanzanite.
It is that Tanzanite in the center. That is a 14.5 millimeter Tanzanite Cabochon.
When Mary and I saw this together for the first time, it was right before lunchtime, and we said it looks like a grape. I mean, it's as big as a grape.
Size.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Frank, how many? Fewer than 100 of this pin to go around. That's how limited it is. So the Tanzanite in the center is obviously incredible because so often, here, I'm going to show you, did I put it on? Oh, funny, I'm wearing it. So the ring that I have on is coming up. Now this is how, that's a carat and a half of Tanzanite. Is that beautiful?
That's a great combination.
That ring is less than $150. But faceted, that is how
Hang on, you know, I don't get to know the prices. They don't tell me all the information, right? Did you say the ring is that a...
it's $150.
In total?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
I know.
Yeah, you should have these pieces.
But my thought was,
I'm
if you
sorry,
like the pin, you want Tanzanite. Because this is a stone that I think a lot of people might see at a cruise ship. It's their first brush with it. And they think that it must cost thousands of dollars to own it.
I've got breaking news on Tanzanite, and we don't have a whole lot of time. So we'll dig more into it on the 3 stone. But the market in Tanzanite right now is going upside down. It's crazy, the prices in Tanzanite right now. And it has to do, just briefly, with what's happening with the government in Tanzania. There is no more artisanal mining that's being allowed in the country. And that mine shaft where they got the Tanzanite that you see in the pin, that mine shaft is now the deepest mine shaft in the entire world today. It's 4,300 feet, if you can imagine. So they're going down 4,300 feet into the earth to find it. You don't find Tanzanite of this kind of grape size very often. This kind of size is really exciting. And it's what's called a trichroic gemstone. So you're going to see purples from one direction in one type of light. You're going to see beautiful Ceylon sapphire blues from another. And then if you're lucky, you'll see that flash of red within. Guys, this is a custom piece. Make no mistake about it. This is not a normal or average television item. This is an extraordinary, each piece handmade one at a time. Those bezel settings are all custom made for the stones.
Yeah.
So every piece is a little bit different.
Do you notice how artistic it is? Because when you think about a peacock pin, you might think about a more literal interpretation of it, but see the movement of this piece, the way there's almost a spray effect with the feathers. All of those are tipped in blue sapphires. You also have in this piece white zircon, but then the eye, so the body is done in white zircon, and then additional, notice at the tips of the feathers, you'll see some white zircon there too, but the eye of this piece in Tsavorite garnet, it's this incredible, rich green, and so I think when you get this piece home, my request would be that you give yourself a second to just sit down and take it in. Take a tour of the piece, really appreciate it for what it is. I'm wearing it here. It's about 2 inches by 2 inches. I do want to show you how to take it on and off because that was one of my questions when we were first looking at this piece. It's got a really cool clasp to keep it extra safe and secure. I'll take it off here. Give me some additional thoughts on this piece so that I
Well, I'm a pin collector, first of all, and I think that's part of the reason my heart's racing just a little bit because our buyer, Siobhan, who I adore, she also is a pin collector. I knew I liked her right away, right? So we're going to start this pin program, this brooch program, and she wanted to make sure we made a huge splash right away.
So this is what she decided to bring in?
Right.
So do you see what's happening? It's not like some pins that have the latch that rolls over.
It's got a trigger.
So you pull that out, and then that's how you will open it up and close it, okay? And then when it comes time to close, you just push the pin back in, and then it is incredibly secure. But see how beautifully, that is all sterling silver.
To me it says, I am me, I am unique, like nobody else is like me. You had a really tender story that you were sharing today about peacocks.
Well,
do you care to share that or not?
Well,
is it too personal?
No, it's the representation of it, and I think that for me, when I saw this piece, I reflected on my wedding day. My anniversary, 11 years, is coming up on the 12th.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you. And I wore a pin that belonged to my Meemaw because she had passed away. And so I wore a blue ribbon around my waist, and I put this pin of hers on that belt, and that was how I had her with me as we exchanged vows. So I think this peacock, because of what it represents, patience and protection and balance, like these beautiful ideals, what a nice sentiment as a wedding gift, and it's something blue.
Something romantic. Are you kidding? Guys, you want to be a superstar? That's the gift for her.
And I told you we have special financing available on that piece. Take 9 months to pay for it, and if you do within full in that period of time, you won't accrue any additional interest. You're welcome to ask about applying for a Q card when you call to place your orders. We also have that available to do on our website, QVC.com, J354137, the item number there. You're saving $65 off the QVC price. That's why you buy it today, but you buy it period because you will have it for